All right, welcome everyone. We've got Dr. Simon Wong here to talk about a new service you'll be offering, where you can ask him to design your appliances and have it manufactured via Enrico's 8-Point Dental Lab. Simon, you there?
Hi.
All right.
Yes, this is a a new service that we are offering, which will help with the doctors who are using my appliances through 8-Point Dental Lab, Enrico's lab, but aren't part of the advanced program. Some of the doctors who want to use the appliances have their own systems, have their own protocols, but feel they can utilize the quality of Enrico's lab and the architecture of my designs. So we're offering a non-diagnostic appliance designing service, and we will require some information from the treating doctor in order to be able to provide the draft and the final design so that Enrico can make the appliances.
All right. So just to clarify one thing, you may be in the advanced phase 1, 2, and 3, and you're still eligible for the service, obviously.
Yeah,
Anyone
yeah. Anyone who wants
anyone who's
to.
actually finished the 2-day introductory course can avail this service. So just wanted to clarify that. So the first step is contact Enrico, get the latest price list from him. And if you want Simon to design the appliance for you, you go to straightteethnaturally.com/design. It's very straightforward. And the first step, it's step by step here. Click here to download the design sheet requirements. And it's a PDF, which once you download it, you can. So let's just show you what we do. You just download it. Let's say you download it to wherever. Let me just download, click on the download. All right, once you click on the click here, and then you pops this up, and then you click on download, and that should download to, let's see, wherever on your desktop or your download section. And then you'll double click on it, and then you can fill it out. So Simon, you want to just quickly run through all this?
So the appliance are built off either a digital STL file or an impression or models that are sent directly to 8-Point Dental in Australia. Obviously, working with digital files will give us the simplest way of transferring those records, but we can accept stone models or rubber-based impressions, usually, if you are going to transport internationally. In the upper impression, we need a full palette, and that includes where the unerupted sixes are if we're in a primary dentition or very, very early mixed dentition. In the lower, we really need good lingual extensions. And again, it must include the free end saddle, where the unerupted sixes will be lying if it's in the primary dentition. We need a bite registration in full centric occlusion, and all the cross bite correction cases will be mounted on an articulator, so we need to know exactly how to set that up. We'll need a current pan X-ray or OPG to be sent either as a JPEG or PNG file. And in the first writable line, need to confirm which teeth are suitable for clasping. So we need to know if there's issues obviously with decay or abscess on primary teeth, and if teeth are about to exfoliate, so that we won't be using those teeth for anchorage. If there are impacted teeth that require space reopening, then that location needs to be marked. And obviously, if it's on the OPG X-ray and it needs to be within 3 months of the appliance construction, the OPG has to be taken within 3 months. Then we can read that X-ray and make the suitable arrangements to the design. Now, I will be personally designing the appliances, and in order for me to do that, I'll need to see the STL file, or you can take a high resolution photograph off your phone of the models if you have models, so that I can draw my design. And these models and STL files need to be sent to A-Point Dental, of course. When you have completed the sheet and have the digital files, either X-rays and or the STL files, then the design sheet form that has been filled out, the STL files or photographs, and the current X-ray needs to be emailed to us at info@straightteethnaturally.com. For the manufacturing of the appliance, the STL files have to be sent to Enrico at A-Point Dental Lab, lab@apointortho.com.au. The impressions of the models need to be couriered to his lab, A-Point Dental Lab, Suite 15, 249 Stud Road, Wantirna South, 3152, Victoria in Australia. Then there's just the basic doctor, clinic, address, email, phone number, and of course the patient who is having the appliance made for, gender, date of birth. And then if we go to page 2, the date that the SL files were received at A-Point or sent to A-Point, and then the date that you actually want the job returned. Now, the job will be returned ideally on the date that you write, sometime before 5 p.m. So if you have a patient Thursday morning, then you need to make sure that you write the return date Monday 5 p.m. the day before, in order to confirm that you will have the appliance back in time for your appointment. Now, in order for me to design the appliance, I need to have an idea of what your goals are. It might be transverse expansion, it might be unilateral crossbite correction, might be an incisor, might be a premolar, might be a molar that's in crossbite. It might be crowding of incisor, premolar, or molar that you want corrected. It might be space closure, incisally, premolar, or molar regions. Sometimes it's specific space reopening. For example, if an E has been prematurely lost and the 6 has closed up the space, you might want to disimpact a tooth that is ectopically erupted. It could be an incisor, it could be a premolar, it could be a molar. And you might have a plan that this appliance is supplemental to anterior fixed braces. You might have C2112C strapped up, and you want to use this appliance in conjunction with it. So we need to know if there's existing fixed appliances, or we'll be adding fixed appliances, or you might have some other goal. And so you can type in the teeth that you want special attention, as well as other special instructions. And you can tick all or none, or one or a few of these goals, depending on what your specific case is. Now, I will also need to know what type of appliance you are looking for. my stage 1 upper, my stage 1 lower. You might want a cross-bite correction. You might want a space reopening in the sagittal plane, AP. You might want a hybrid where you are aiming to both have sagittal correction and expansion and correcting a crossbite, for example. It could be a retainer that is just holding everything in place. It could be an active retainer where you are hoping to guide erupting teeth through simultaneously to holding the arch form space. So take whether it's active appliance, passive appliance, combination appliance. It could be a repair, in which case it's important that you write down what has been damaged and what you want repaired or replaced. It can be a rezeroing of an upper appliance, or it can be a rezeroing of a lower appliance. Now, despite the detail of the requirements, this is nonetheless not a diagnostic treatment planning service. It is purely creating an appliance to achieve the goals that you have already set out. As such, we will be charging a fee for the design per patient, where you are ordering one upper and one lower appliance. This payment will be made directly to straightteethnaturally.com/design, and then we will email you back the completed design within a 1 to 2 business day turnaround. When you have reviewed the design, you can do one of two things. You can approve it and then email that design to A-Point Dental lab@a.ortho.com.au, along with the STL files, and Enrico will start the process of constructing the appliance. And he'll expect at least a 10 to 12 business day turnaround in order to construct the appliance, reconfirm with you of any issues, and then organize to courier the appliance back to you pretty much anywhere in the world. Alternatively, when you receive the first design back, you might review and think, oh, there's something I've forgotten, or there's something I want added, or something I want changed. And you can communicate directly to us at info@straightteethnaturally.com, and we will make the changes for you. But alterations will incur a fee per alteration. Now, the construction and payment for the appliance done at A-Point Dental Lab will be made separately through Enrico's company, and he will liaise with you to go through the current price list, as well as the method of payment to him for the actual manufacturing of the appliance.
Perfect. All right. So just a couple of things I want to add. Number one, if you're not sure whether this 1 or 2 business day turnaround is possible, email us first to confirm whether Simon is available. He might be on vacation, he might be whatever. Just we'll confirm that yes, there is a 1 or 2 business day turnaround at the moment. And when you fill out all the necessary parts in this page, you want to save it properly. I just want to give you an example of that. So yeah, it's a PDF, but it's an editable PDF, and you go to right click, and then you can click on save. Sorry, let's have a look here. Sorry, you should have this thing here. There we are, save as, little icon there, and then you can whatever, right? They can just say completed. You put your name there or whatever. John Smith.
For which patient as well?
Yeah, you can put the name of the patient as the file name, perhaps. And then there you go, John Smith, as let's say the patient name. And then, when you email us, you can easily attach that new PDF. As well as Simon will need the STL files, right, Simon, and the X-rays or the photo of the model, and the X-ray files as well. So put that all in one email and email us, and we'll reply to confirm that we can get this done in 1 or 2 business days. I'll be the one receiving it, or one of our staff members, and we'll double check with Simon if he can do it within that 1 to 2 business days. So that's about it. Any questions? You can email us at info@straightteethnaturally.com. All right, terrific. All right, thanks, Simon.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.